welcome to Catherine's Plate. I'm Catherine. Thank you so much for coming to my show today. It is all about Philly cheesesteak sliders. Now, it couldn't be any simpler, easy, and it certainly is delicious. Alright, I am using Hawaiian King rolls because these are my favorite rolls to use for just about anything. And steakums. Alright y'all, I grew up eating steakums when I was a child. My mom would make them all the time for my dad and cook them up in a pan and put them in a hoagie bun with, you know, all kinds of things. So I still use these to this day when I make things. So I'm going to be making those. I'm going to be using provolone cheese because, hey, that's what goes in a Philly cheesesteak, right? I'm going to be dicing up some peppers and onions and cooking those up. And then, you know, you can't forget the mayo, all right? All right, y'all, come along with me as we get started making these Philly cheesesteak sliders. All right, so what we're going to do to start with is open a package here of our buns. I'm going to take them out. Now, I'm not going to split these up into little buns. I'm going to leave them whole, just the way they come out of the package, like this, just like that. I'm going to take a big bread knife here and I'm going to slice down lengthwise all the way down to the bottom here and keep them all together. Alright, so we're going to take the top layer off and put it on a plate. We're going to use that later. We're going to take the bottom layer here that's still whole and we're going to lay that in our baking dish. I'm using a 9 by 13 baking dish right now. Alright, so now we're going to start the next layer, which is our peppers and onions. So we're going to be taking one green bell pepper and one onion and I'm going to dice them up. Now the easiest way for me to dice up a pepper is to cut down all four sides of it. And then with the skin side down, I just make my slices. And then just put them all in a row there, and then just give them a dice. With my yellow onion, I'm going to cut off both sides. I'll just cut it in half, peel off the outer layer. I'm laying it on the flat side there. I'm going to go about 3/4 of the way through the onion, making slices. Okay, I'll stand it on its end, and then just make 3 slices down this way, about 3/4 of the way down. Lay them back flat and then just drag your knife through and there's your dices. Alright, so I've put about 1 tablespoon of butter into my pan here to saute my diced up onions and peppers. I didn't want to put any oil in there. I wanted some butter because that will add some flavor to our Philly cheesesteak. That's looking really good. I'm going to take my bowl right here, start adding it all in there. I'm going to add a little bit of flavor, some salt, and pepper. Give that a mix. It'll take about 5 minutes to get these to a softened, kind of with a little brown to them stage. So we'll be right back. Alright, so while these are sauteing down, I did preheat my oven to 350 degrees. Peppers and onions are done. They're very soft and they have like a little brown color to them, which is perfect. So I'm going to take these out and add these to my bowl. Alright, so I've opened up my pack of steakums. I have 2 packs of these, and this is what they look like. And what you're going to do is you just, let's see, I put another tablespoon of butter into my pan here. And I'm just going to lay these in the pan just like that. Just move them around. And the other one down. There we go. Alright, so you go ahead and add a little flavor to it while it cooks, some salt. And some pepper. Now this is one pack, so once these are done, I will put in the other pack. Once you start seeing that they're brown on one side, you can flip them over. They can cook on the other side. You want this on a medium-high. Alright, and all we're doing is looking for them to be brown. And then we'll pull this one out and do the other pack. Alright, I'm pulling the first batch out. Alright, second batch. Alright everybody, I've got everything laid out and ready to go to start building my Philly cheesesteak sliders. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my mayonnaise and I'm going to slather it kind of thinly on the bottoms of my rolls here that I have placed here. Alright, the next layer is going to be our steakums that I've cooked up, browned up here, and some salt and pepper and butter went into them, and I just kind of shredded them up into little pieces like that. Perfect. Alright. We're just going to try to keep it on the buns all the way around. Load these up, y'all. Alright, the next step is going to be our peppers and onions that I had browned up a little bit and softened. So we're just going to put these right on top of the meat. Alright, try to keep them right there. Get some down here. Alright, what do y'all think? So far so good? Alright. Cheese. Provolone cheese. About 6 slices. Let's cover it up. Alright. Next layer is our top layer of our buns. We're going to lay right across the top of the cheese. Just like that. Alright, I've melted about 2 tablespoons of butter here, and I'm going to just slather it across the top of the buns. Oh yeah, you didn't know I was going there, did you? We're done. I'm going to put it in the oven that was preheating at 350 degrees. It'll go in there uncovered for 10 minutes. I'm going to pull it out really quick, layer a thing of tinfoil over the top of it, put it back in for another 10 minutes. We just want a nice golden color on these with melted cheese and a nice delicious smell. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I've pulled these out of the oven and oh, look at that. Alright. I'm going to let these cool down for about 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and try to cut into them and just break them apart. Alright. So good. Alright, I'm going to take some out and we're going to see what they look like. Oh, look at that. Alright, y'all. I couldn't wait to take them out. Oh my gosh, I wasn't going to wait. Because I am ready to try one of these. Look at that. Alright. Oh, I'm going in. Yep. That is so delicious. All right, y'all. Many layers of flavor in this Philly cheesesteak slider. I'm not kidding, right? I used a Hawaiian king roll, mayonnaise, sauteed up peppers and onions, used steakums, cooked them in some salt, pepper, and butter. You have provolone cheese on here. Oh my gosh, y'all, make these. Very simple, very easy, little ingredients, and very delicious. All right, y'all. I want to thank you so much for watching my show today on my Philly cheesesteak sliders. Take these to the game. Have a party at your house and bring these out. I'm telling you, oh, they're so delicious. All right, give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below on what you think of my sliders today. And if you haven't subscribed, y'all, make sure you subscribe, hit the big red button, and also the bell notification. My shows come out on Mondays and Thursdays, and I always have surprises along the way like this one here. All right, y'all, I will see you on my next episode.